come back as many times. You don't need any visa in the whole of West Africa anymore. You are also surrounded by a rich history, a history that unites us, a history of our common ancestry. Even as you sit here, you sit in the original Fort Thornton. Walk out of these doors into the garden and look left, and you will see the cotton tree, the huge cotton tree. It is older than the United States of America. It was where in 1792 the free slaves prayed, rejoiced, and sang the hymn, "Blow ye the trumpet, blow." The glad solemn sound, let all the nations know. To earth's remotest bond, the year of Jubilee is come. Return, ye ransomed sinners home. Return, ye ransomed sinners home. Walk half a mile from the cotton tree, and there is the wharf from which free slaves returned home in 1787 and founded this very historic city. I'm sure you felt the joy of coming back home. That strange but familiar feeling, that wow feeling, and that goosebump moment that pinched me now and brought smile moment. While this is not some touristic visit, as you very well know, indeed you are home. This is the place where your ancestors planted rice, played drums, and told stories around the fireplace. This is the place where your ancestors walk and breathe. This is home, Sierra Leone. I'm sure you've gone to Bones Island and have experienced the place where the last sad goodbyes and prayers were said. Our mutual ancestry endured the torture and the horror of the Atlantic Passage. They endured the pain and humiliation of the plantations and the horror of Jim Crow. But they sat down together, stood up together, and marched together from Topeka, Kansas, to Selma, Birmingham, for their rights and their dignity. They sang, "We shall overcome." They believed in the dream. They got the vote. We stand in solidarity every day with Jamal Clark, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castile, George Floyd, and Deontay Wright. As President Biden reminded us 9 days ago, systemic racism remains a stain on the soul of America. He singled out the knee on the neck of justice for Black Americans, the profound fear and trauma, the pain, the exhaustion that Black and brown Americans experience every single day in the United States of America. But here, all lives matter. Every day. Welcome home. We have had our share of war, trauma, pestilence, and bad governance. But just as you have persevered, so have we. After 60 years as a sovereign nation, we have resolved to turn in a new direction where we manage our expansive deposits of diamond, gold, rutile, bauxite, iron ore, and so on. Where we build more roads and bridges, invest in ICT, expand access to electricity and healthcare, protect women from sexual and gender-based violence, and provide good quality education and food security for every child. We are the 5th most peaceful country in Africa, with one of the lowest risk of COVID-19. We have a free press and an open society. We are putting in place more pro-business and investment policies and incentives. We welcome you to acquire land, live in communities, build capacity, and start a new life without the worries of other places. Already, your brothers and sisters have taken advantage of these incentives. The United House of Ancestry continues its laudable work in facilitating the integration of brothers and sisters and supporting infrastructure and heritage preservation. Brothers and sisters have supported education and community schools, provided solar panels, boreholes for water, roof moss, supported agriculture, and provided livelihood support for vulnerable people in Sierra Leone. There is more to do, and I'm gratified that my Minister of Tourism will today sign a memorandum of understanding that provides a framework for more cooperation. I'm also aware of and very proud of the work of Free Yeno Bangura. She's not here today. Dynast Amir, Dr. Adrian Hunter, Dr. Sonia Borg Al-Sothin, Carmen Thomas, and many others and sisters who are making an impact already in Sierra Leone. There is a lot more my government is ready to facilitate to harness these opportunities, farm up these linkages, and map out these networks of interventions. We are open to diaspora bonds and capital markets. We are open to easing constraints around land rights, housing investment, skills transfer, taxes as you make your decision to relocate here, whether permanently or semi-permanently. Today, you have become one of us, and I've personally handed over your certificates of citizenship and passports. Remember to protect the good name and image of our collective home at all times. I now declare all of you, each one of you, citizens of this our noble and great country, Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Let's give the President.
Ha ha ha.